Got a special signing today. Actor David Dastmalchian, Late Night with the Devil, Suicide Squad, Oppenheimer, tons of movies. But he's also a prolific comic book writer. That's why I'm at a comic book shop right now, and gonna get some signatures on a lot of comics that I purchased recently. And I gotta thank him for getting me back into collecting comics. Ever since his Midsummer Scream panel that I watched, that he was in, and he talked about all the comics he was working on, it got me excited to check those out, and I bought them. I totally liked them, so now I'm going to get them signed and talk to them, and hopefully get a cool picture. Better than the one I got at Midsummer where my face was with the lighting, it kind of messed it up. So hopefully this picture's a lot better. And I'm waiting for Chris and Amy. They're on their way here too, so yeah, it'll be fun. Getting all the books ready, get them out of the boards and bags. I got tons of them. I got a lot. I'm surprised, huh? Yeah.
It's interesting because
That's so fun. Oh, I wish we would have known. We would have gone.
Yeah. I think David did one.
Yeah, we like just missed her. It's so funny. And then this one, we usually do black up here, if that's okay.
That was awesome.
it's my Dungeons and Dragons. It's my
Yeah, what a cool surprise that you're here.
Thank you. Yeah.
Golden Apple, Cat Stacks.
Our artist, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm working with her on a separate book right now too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That you're writing.
she's the best. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Well, first time I saw you was at Midsummer Scream, your panel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and that's
look
what
at
got
this.
me excited.
Do you like
to
any
read
of these
the comics.
personalized, or you just like them
Your
signed?
name, yeah, you're the writer, so yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, Golden Apples.
You got me back into comics though after that panel. I got so excited.
I know, but I saw it on the table and I was freaked out.
This is the first time I'm getting this cover in hand.
Oh, is that right? Oh, nice.
So good.
Yeah, I love that cover. Yeah, I went a little crazy and kept getting all of them. So,
You were writing this. I only met
So excited.
but I love this. I'm super excited. What a cool concept. And Knights vs. Samurai too. It's exactly what you said it is. Sweet.
Yeah, I'll shame her later.
The Jim Lee cover. Got to get a Jim Lee cover.
She's the best. She's so
I mean, the fact that I have a Jim Lee variant is ridiculous.
And Tom McFarlane.
I know.
How cool is that? And you get to play with colors. You get to choose what colors you want, right?
It's really insane.
I know. I
I'm so
love it.
lucky, man.
But this is so much fun too. I
All my
love the art
dreams
too.
coming true. It's really wild.
Like, how cool is that?
It really, and if you ever saw my home, my office, like, and I got to co-write with Steve Niles on
I know.
this.
That's so awesome.
He's
I just got
awesome.
that
I
today.
love Steve.
Oh, Steve's the best.
Big fan.
Yeah. And this one's awesome too. I had to hunt these down, so super excited.
I just started doing. Dave, what's the movie that I just said that they're remaking?
Oh,
With
American Psycho.
Yeah. This is me doing American Psycho.
Nice.
Yeah. I was like, and the thing is, I grew up watching like.
Thank you for being here. This is like, oh, this is so awesome. We missed the
Regular
gold.
shop? Is it
Oh yeah,
your
it's my
shop?
shop. I have a
This
pool
place
list
is
and everything.
awesome.
Oh,
I
I love
love
this
this
place.
place.
The best is the best. So yeah, I missed you at the Golden Apple one, but when he said you were gonna be here, I'm like, even better. I love it.
I grew up in Kansas City, and my local shop there was two of them. One of them shut down, but the other one is still going strong, and they said their 50th anniversary. I love it so much. Yeah, every time I go home, it's cool for me to go and see my local comic shop has my comics on the shelf.
I love it. I know. What cool is? How cool is that? I got this
yeah,
red
cool.
silver right here. Yeah. Thank you so much. That's got to be the best feeling. Going back to your old shop and having your own books with your name on it. How cool is that? Oh, I love it.
So that's why I was really proud of
And this is so much fun too. You're so
Now,
good in that.
you gotta let that dry for
Absolutely.
at least.
We'll put it over there. Yeah.
Let it dry for at least a few minutes.
Oh, yeah. And then Oppenheimer, come on. You got to work at Nolan again.
I know everyone has.
Hopefully you get a bunch more signatures on.
I'm so excited about Kenzie.
That character is so much fun.
Oh my God. Jesus did all my interiors. You'll see his work when you get inside. And then Jim Lee did our variant cover for issue 1. I've also got a bunch of other kick-ass artists as you start collecting the series, but Jesus Hervas did interiors and he just killed it, man. It's so great. I'm so proud of it. Yeah, it's really beautiful.
I don't see a Loch Ness Monster though in there.
There's no Loch Ness Monster yet. You know what? I don't dislike the Loch Ness Monster. I love the Loch Ness Monster.
She's giving you a hard time about it.
She's cuckoo. I love the Loch Ness Monster. I love all monsters.
Right? Thank you.
And then I'm gonna have a very funny little request right here.
Okay, let me do it.
Because my wife got lucky. I forgot to have my name on there in the silver.
What was your name again?
Chris.
Chris.
C-H-R-I-S. Yeah. I'm like, oh man.
I didn't get my
I'm
name.
like, we gotta have both of our names.
All right, y'all, it's the haul time of the video. So we just got back from the signing, and first off, it was cool for Amy and Chris came down. So watch Chris's video, Deranged Duncan. He has his video up on his channel already of our signing. But first off, I got to thank Matthias and Nowhere Games and Comics for hosting an amazing signing event. Him and his friendly staff are the best. I love the comic book shop, so always support your local comic shops. And I want to thank everyone that held that signing event. Everyone had a great time, and yeah. So let's get to this haul, man, because whoo boy, man, did I get some stuff signed, boy. What where do I start, man? So, you know, David's been writing a lot of comics recently, and one of his new books that are out right now is Knights versus Samurai. And here I got issue number 1, and I was like, oh man, he didn't sign it. No, he signed it right there in silver. There it is. Look at that. Very cool. So very cool story. I mean, exactly what it is. Knights versus Samurais. I mean, that's exactly it. Really cool story. He goes away protecting his king. He's been sent on a mission. They get to a certain place. They run into some samurais, and guess what? It's about to go down. Knights versus Samurai. Really cool story. That's the issue number 1. This is the issue number 2. This is also issue number 1. It's its variant, but Todd McFarlane and David signing it there in red. So hopefully I can get Todd to sign this too, man. That'd be rad. But this is the variant for issue number 1. And then issue 2 just recently came out, and I just purchased it, I believe, that Wednesday before the signing. And had him sign right there. Super stoked. Look at that. Yeah, buddy. And they had a variant issue, so I add them on that one as well. Super stoked. So yeah, having fun with that. DC Horror you saw recently, I had signed at Golden Apple. Kat Staggs had signed it. Leah Kilpatrick, she was right here. She was a surprise guest. Didn't know she was going to be there. So I was already going to bring this book anyways for David, because he wrote a short story on it. Very cool, very reminiscent of like old school, what would I say, like Creep Show, like the movie segments, you know, like anthology, Ray Tales from the Crypt, and it was his story was really cool. So there's a couple of stories. This is a number 1 variant. If you saw Chris's video, he has like the one with Batman on the cover, but lucky enough to add David and Leah. Kat Staggs on there too. And if you see some more names, the Boulay brothers, they usually have Midsummer Scream. So Chris had the idea of, hey, maybe we can get them to sign it too, so we can get this whole issue signed up like that. Man, that'd be amazing. So also they both worked on Headless Horseman, and they both signed it there in black. It's kind of hard to see, they're a little bit hidden in the trees, but you can see it right there. Right there it is. Boom, check that out. So beautiful cover by Frank Cavilla, I think. Frank Cavilla. He does a lot of like covers for like Waxwork Records and stuff. He's a really cool artist, so dug that cover. Super excited to add that. Then at the shop, they had Cannibal, Criminal Macabre, and Count Crowley from the Pit They Came. And I'm like, ooh, sweet, another book that David wrote. I'll buy it. So he signed it right there for me. Really cool, really cool. I'm excited to get into the stories. Oh, maybe get Steve Niles on it too. That'd be rad. Or anyone I can get, I'm gonna add signatures, you know. You know what I mean? I love signatures. Love to add that. So I'm super curious to get started on the Count Crowley series, because I had recently bought the trade paperbacks, Reluctant Midnight Monster Hunter, which is really cool. I heard him on a podcast talking about it. You know, she's like a horror host, and then it's almost like, it reminds me of give me Fright Night vibes, where the TV show host has to encounter real cool monsters. But that chair, if you remember, it was like Midsummer Scream. So very cool cover. I'm digging the cover. Lucas Kettner looks like he did the cover art. Love to have him sign it. So Creep It Real, thought that was really rad. So yeah, I'm super excited. I love the character design, so I'm really excited to get into this series. So I just gotten those, and so I got that one. Then he also signed this one right here, another Count Crowley Amateur Midnight Monster Hunter. Boom, sign right there. Really cool cover. Look at that. That is sweet. So I'm super excited for that. You guys are keeping count. Home, that's a lot so far, right? Another one right here. Crowley, Mediocre Midnight Monster Hunter. Boom. And look at that. Oh, look at that cover. That is rad. Very cool. Let's see some cosplay. So many people dressed up as Count Crowley. That'd be rad. That'd be cool. Not only that, but he also brought back Creature Commandos, an old DC Horror Presents Creature Commandos. So he brought that series back, and so I was excited. They're like almost like the Suicide Squad. They're like a gang of monsters, and they're fighting for the government. And I'm like, that is dude, I love that. Being a monster kid and having the monsters be the heroes, man, I'm all about that. So look at that. You got a werewolf, you got a Dracula, Frankenstein monster, you got like a Medusa. Look at that. And sign right there. Boom. This is issue number 1, one of the 6 variants. So I got that one. And I also got this variant right here. Sign right there. Boom. Look at that cover. That's cool. All of them in the glasses. Super stoked. This is a fun read too. This is a fun read. And right here, this one's a little hard to read, unfortunately. It's right there. I wish we would have went with the silver, but you can see it. He signed it right there. Hey, I'm surprised he didn't do a silver. I guess silver would have been hard to see too, I guess. But this was cool because Jim Lee, and he's gonna be doing a signing pretty soon here, so maybe add him on there. Just a thought. But the fact that he geeked out about having a Jim Lee cover of his book that he wrote is pretty awesome. I go, yeah, and you got a Tom McFarlane, so that's really rad. Got that one. Issue 2 it just recently came out, and sign right there. Look at that. Very cool. So stoked, man. Look at this, man. Look at all those books, man. Are you kidding me? Come on. So rad. And then this one, this was the first time he held in hand. You guys saw in the video, issue number 2. He held it in hand and was like, oh man, this is the first time I'm seeing this. Look how cool that cover is. Look at that. It's like those, they remind me of like Attack the Block aliens. Look at them. So cool. And just fight. Look at that, the werewolf, Frankenstein. I mean, come on, man. The monsters are the good guys. Come on, man. He signed right there. Cool, man. He was so nice too. I mean, how cool was he too, huh? David Dastmalchian, man. What a nice, super cool, super uber talented. I mean, come on. I mean, guy can do it all. Not only that, but he was giving out these prints and signed it for me. And look at that. Old school, like vintage style poster. Dude, he is so cool. I just realized I didn't mention what the signing was in the beginning of this haul part. So, but you guys know. You guys watched the video, so you guys already know. But look at that. Sign that for me. Not only that, then he personalized this one for me. Boom. Happy hunting. And then I already got this framed up. Look at that. Look at that. How cool is that? What a cool cover, huh? Yeah, you got him. You got some stuff signed, and he signed some personal items. So you, just real quick, just want to show off my recent pull list. Jim Lee cover, Superman, Absolute Superman, number 1 by Jim Lee. The Crow, issue 2, got that one. One of the variants. Absolute Batman, issue number 2. That's a good one if you guys aren't reading this one. Definitely recommend Absolute Batman, that whole series. And then my Werewolf by Night by E.M. Gist. That cover is sick. So just had to shout those out real quick because, like I told them in the video, I'm collecting comics again. So, but you guys remember him from the Suicide Squad as the Polka Dot Man? Yeah, buddy. I had him sign my Blu-ray right there. How cool is that? Right under his picture, man. I love that he's on the cover. So rad. Man, that is so cool. So he would sign a few items if you brought a book. He would sign all your books for free, but if you had a bunch of them, he'd sign 2 personal items. What did I decide to get? Well, I had just gotten Oppenheimer Steelbook. Thought I'd add them on there. So it's kind of funny. The signature on one angle looks weird, and another one looks perfect. Look at that. So he's like, hey, maybe you'll get some more autographs on that later down the road. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I'll get Nolan and Cillian Murphy and RDJ. Yeah, why not, right? But look, he did leave room for everybody else. So, but can you imagine if I could add more to that? Man, that would be pretty sick. In fact, I had that Steelbook. I found it. Like, you know what? I'm gonna go with the different signature. Everyone always goes for the regular ones, but this one right here, man, the one he stars in, man. Heck yeah! Late Night with the Devil. Look at that. Get the signature right there, Jack Del Roy. Oh, come on, man. Look at that. Woo. Dude, I'm so stoked on that. Look at that right there. Went with like a Deco Premium. This is a gold one, but you guys can see it. Deco color. the Primo, they call it, the premium. That's what that went right there. So if you guys like the way it looks, that's what I went. Looks pretty cool. I don't know if it's got this weird, like, it's almost like I call it liquid metal. It reminds me like T1000. But if you look at that, oh man, how good do they look? How good do they look? Man, so that's my haul right there, man. Look at that, man. Your boy came up. Got the Blu-rays, 4K, Steelbooks. Got the books, got the books, got the books. Oh my God, I am super excited. That was an amazing signing event. Guys, if you like this video, if you made it this far, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. More signed events coming, absolutely. You already know. And as always, thanks for watching. And as always, guys, you already know, it can't rain all the time.